basically I'm in the mood to talk through a base. So let's go over it. I might actually change out the planner towards the end just to get the finished look. But this week I am using the Captain Jack art, and this is exclusive art to SPC, so you won't find it anywhere else. It is still available in the shop, but the extras are not. This is in the old format, but this format to the new format, I feel like nothing wild has changed for the most part. There's 15 millimeter strip, obviously, but I feel like it's kind of similar, just a little different. Do obviously prefer the new format. I did pull out the shimmer foil bundle with the matte bronze, matte silver. I have the matte bronze quotes from Planet Hannah, and then I also have the underlays, and then I also pulled out a couple of extra things. So matte bronze bougie, because I think I'll need one of these as an extra. I have some matte bronze extras here, matte label samplers, icons, and scripts. And then I also pulled out this color of the week because I thought it matched the gray color pretty well. This is a little bit more blue toned, I think, but good enough. And then I also pulled out this, which won't have come out, and I think actually when I do the new release video, I'm gonna just use one of these on the sidebar, so it'll be missing one, so you'll know why then. But let's go ahead into it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm not going to keep that as a talk through. It was originally a talk through, and yeah, it was a mess. I like put down the wrong bougie boxes and took those all up, and then I like kept putting bougie boxes down or underlays down when I didn't need them, and then I thought I messed up, and like the underlays are not in the order that I normally would like them in because I was not using my brain basically at all. Because okay, so let me like zoom out. So basically the thing is, I could fix it. Like, I think that just like moving these two would like solve my problems. It's been a while since I filmed that. I'm just gonna move the bougie or underlay from Wednesday and Sunday just to kind of like, that would just fix it. So I don't know why I didn't do it the other day, but I think my brain was just too scattered. I feel like when I'm doing my base, for some reason, I can't talk. I feel like, you know, the biggest mistakes I make when I'm like planning out the day by day is if I'm color blocking, then it's like, you know, I'm bound to mess something up somewhere. But I feel like whenever I am doing the base, like I just need full-blown concentration or I cannot function. Also, like when you wave this around with undo, you just get undo everywhere, and I'm like, that cannot be healthy. But you know, planner's gotta do what a planner's gotta do type situation. But I cannot believe I put down like all the wrong stinking bougie boxes because I used the ones from the oil bundle. And then I cannot believe I just continuously kept making mistakes. But I think like basically me moving this makes it so it's perfect in my eyes. So let's go ahead into the week. I mentioned when I was doing the base that initially I didn't plan on using this kit, but we, what word am I looking for? We are going to Disneyland, so I was like, okay, I'm using this Disney movie kit later, so I was like, let's just switch it because like Sunday is Disneyland's birthday. We were in Disneyland, like pretty cool. So yeah, there's that. So let's go ahead and get started, I guess. So on the sidebar here, I wanted to put in that was 1 week till Disneyland, so I did use the pirate sticker. I don't believe this is out or even sneaked by the time that you see this. Probably not. But I'm using that, and then I have a 1 week till Disneyland sticker I made myself. And then I wanted to put in that I was super stressed this week. I don't remember why. Oh, yeah, because we just made like some life decisions. What do I want to put in for being stressed? A sticker. Let's see. So basically we decided to put the boys into, well, Bennett's going to go into kindergarten and Theo is going to go into like a daycare type situation. Bennett's going into a private kindergarten because he misses the cutoff by literally a month. So, let's see. let's do this one. So it's just been stressful a little bit with the like transition, but they got 2 of their COVID vaccines. So that was kind of like what we were waiting for that, because I feel like obviously kids do better in life with socialization with, you know, kids their own age. And it's just going to be, you know, very beneficial for them to be learning and outside of the home, which has just been stressful. But, you know, everything is good. Today in real life was their first day on the job, their first day out. And so far, so good. Bennett was like, didn't care at all. And then Theo was sad. But I messaged the teacher and she said that everything is good now. So I think Bennett, whenever he was in like daycare before, he would cry every single day for like 6 months. We took him out because the pandemic happened. But I don't think that's going to be the case for Theo. Bennett literally didn't care. He was like, bye, see you later, sayonara. But Theo, he's a little bit more like emotional. But I think once he gets used to the kids he's with and the teacher, I think he's going to be fine. Versus Bennett, I was like, I don't really see that this being like resolved anytime. So on Monday, I wanted to put in that it was Lila's 7 months, which is very exciting in my humble opinion. So first thing first, I'm just going to put in a flag for work. It's so crazy that Lila's 7 months old, and I feel like she's just like, she is very different than the rest of them. Personality wise, I mean, I guess they were all very different if I like really like sit down and think about it. Bennett was very like high strung and needy. That's just the best way of putting it. I'll tell him that whenever he gets older too. I'm gonna take off my watch because it is distracting me. And Theo was very much so like very lazy. Like he was not big on doing anything but eating and sleeping. And then Lila is like a mover. Like she wants to go. She's my first baby that's like super interested in food. Like they always like have you at the doctor and they're like, you know, you're going to start them on food when they're interested. And like neither of my kids before showed, especially now, I was like, you know, before I was like, you know, did they show interest in food? Like, I don't know. Like maybe I just didn't miss the cues, but no, like Lila shows interest in food, like real food, not like, well, like baby food too, but Lila shows interest in food. My other 2 did not care about food. But once Theo started doing like pouches, he would down them because he did like food. But Lila's so interested in food. She's so go, so fast. Like I said, she's just definitely like different. So on Monday, it was her 7 months. It's crazy because she's already like pulling herself up on stuff. She's not crawling yet, but she gets places. And like fast. So she's more of like a scooter, a pusher, a puller, not a crawler yet. But Lila's 7 months, I worked out this day. I think this was before we got the tread. So it was just a bike workout, I assume. Could have been like an arms, but I don't remember. So actually I'll just put in workout since I don't remember what I did this day. So sad. So I'm just going to pull this out. Sad story. Not really like that big of a deal, but it was sad for me. For my Peloton, I was on a streak, like a real good streak. I think I have a Lila 7 months. I don't know. I think I was close to like 45 days and then I hurt my neck and that streak's over. It's really sad. And I was telling Brie about it and she's like, why didn't you just do like a meditation or like some stretching? And honestly, I was just so beat. Like I just like, I don't know. I just didn't. And I should have realistically just took 2 days, did meditation or yoga or something. But I was just like, my neck hurt so bad. So starting over fresh with my streak, I got to 30 at least, which I think is like pretty impressive for me. And only like a couple of those days I just did stretching because we were in Disney, but I did also like walk like 18,000 steps. So like I worked out. But like most of the days I did like work out and I'm proud of myself for that because that's the longest I've ever like done anything in a row. Took 2 days off, which I feel like 2 days like, you know, isn't bad. And then today will be day 3, but I am definitely going to at least get on the tread today and get moving that way. So for going to work, I'm going to use, what I want to use? I feel like I always use the work sticker because I always go to work. I can use one of these. Let's use, I forgot, I need to remember to use this one first. So this is for work. And then I'm going to use, I'm actually probably going to use one of the matte gray ones because everything so far has been the matte gold or matte bronze or whatever you want to call it. This is such a good combo. Definitely see more. Actually, you know, it'd be cool if I ever do this again and I like think about it. I mean, I could do it, but not. But also, kind of depends on your mood. If you do a mixed metal, it would be cool if you're doing like one underlay to do all of the metals on top of it in the opposite. The only thing that stinks about this, like it'd be easier with like a more popular foil bundle. Like if I had more matte silver, like I have a lot of matte bronze, but I don't feel like on the matte silver days I'd be able, or no, the matte bronze days, I wouldn't have enough matte silver stuff to put on there. But that would be cool if you were doing like a gold and silver or something, like I said, more popular, to be able to do like the opposite foil on top of the, if you're doing every other. Does that make sense? I hope it did. But I'm not going to do it with this one, but it's something I might do in the future for like gold and silver. Then I went to work, and then this day I got lunch with Amanda. We try and do a lunch at least every month. And now we're trying to throw in double dates too. I really, really love her boyfriend, and I'm so glad she found him. So I am very excited about that. I'm actually going to lunch today with Amanda. We're going to Sazan Ramen. I think that's how you say it. It was recommended to me a long time ago by Maggie of Crust Press as like one of her favorite ramen places in Austin, and it is literally so good. It's a little different though, because I remember it had like nuts in it, I think, which I thought was weird in the moment and kind of nerve-wracking. Like I almost asked for it without it. But I was talking to Nick yesterday, I've actually like kind of proud of myself. Like when I moved here, I was very much so like a substituter, can you take this out? But now I'm the only thing that I ask without is blue cheese because it's disgusting, and tomatoes. And tomatoes, the thing is like, and I was talking to Nick, it's just raw tomatoes. And if I prepare raw tomatoes at home, like I will never put it on a sandwich. It's not going to happen for me. I keep trying, but it's not going to happen. I need like a me and Amanda, like little munchkin cutiness, because that would be adorable. Let me send her friends. But anyways, but if I prepare tomatoes at home, like if we're making tacos, I just take out the mushy insides, like that like watery, seedy mess. I feel like this could be me and Amanda. This is me and Marg, but I don't think it matters. I miss Marg. I haven't seen Marg in like 3 years, which is just too long. I take that out, and then I feel like it's definitely better. Where's my, did I not like make a, or no, I was just going to use a flower child sticker. So we're just going to stick this in here. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with this, to be honest with you. But yeah, I want to like, I think this year, a priority of mine is getting more time with friends, and kind of like not like I have a social life really, but I want to see my friends more, I guess. And also spending more time with Nick, because definitely whenever you become a parent, you know, your kids definitely take precedent in the relationship sometimes, and I want to make sure, and it's not something that like me and Nick really have to work hard on, but it's something that I just want to prioritize in both my social and then my relationship, is just spending time with people. Like I realized that me and Kirsten haven't hung out like without kids in 5 years probably, like really. I mean, like I feel like me and Kirsten, like it's special because we do get time sometimes at work, but like even she was like, whenever I saw her with her snake thing, which I'll tell the story in case you didn't watch Kirsten's video, but you should, because I think my version of it is a little bit, I can tell a story more dramatic. That's just a personality trait. So we'll talk about that in a second. But like I do get to see her at work, and we like talk then sometimes. But again, like I said, I don't think I've seen her in like 2 months besides the snake thing. But I was like, Kirsten, I texted her, I'm like, you need to schedule me in. We need to go out. We need to do something. And when I say go out, I don't go out. I go to eat. That's my life right there. So then Amanda was like, had some errands to do at the Domain. It was hot out. So we walked. We walked a lot. We walked, I don't remember where the first place we went was. It was 2 returns, but Nordstrom, and then we walked to Whole Foods for an Amazon return. It was hot out, but it was a good walk. And I always wanted to use this for me and Amanda. It's like, and I bought it for me and Amanda like 3 years ago. It's like 2 people like running together, because I always imagined me and Amanda like being workout buddies. It's probably never gonna happen, but when I can use the sticker, it's gonna be used. Oh no. LOL. I got chai on this, like, and doesn't that look like it could be a part of the art? We're just gonna do a little wipey and it just blends in. And then Nick went to the movies this night. I don't remember what he saw. I think it was Thor. I'm pretty sure it was Thor. I don't think I even made a sticker for this. Why do I feel like I'm missing things? I'm just gonna put this in. I really thought that I made a sticker for this. I did like 2 weeks in a row. This is all for Disneyland. I have 3 for Disneyland, y'all. This week I only have 1, but I don't know. I must have not. So I'm just going to put like a Nick sticker in, and Hannah made me these cute new ones with her new font, which I did order. I ordered too much stuff from Hannah. I felt so bad. I like wrote apologies in the notes, I think. At least for the last one I did. Ooh, that's cute. Is the paper different? It looks a little like clearer. I like it. But anyways, he went to the movies, don't care about Thor. He like tried to like ask, like he didn't try to ask me, he asked me to go and I said no. Because I just don't care about Marvel at all and I just can't pretend. Okay, but let me tell you the Kirsten story while I put this down, and then I'll explain what I'm doing, because there's nothing like that exciting on this day. So, I guess we'll do this side. So basically, we were at the school tour for the boys, and Kirsten texted me. I ignored it. Like, I don't know. I would have got to it later. And then Kirsten called me, FaceTimed me, and I ignored it. And then when I saw the message, it said, I need to FaceTime you right now. And then she called me, and I knew she was at work, so I was like kind of confused as to like what was actually happening, that she needed me that bad, because we don't ever need each other that bad. But basically she called me, and she's like, and so I was like, all right, I gotta take this, like there's an emergency. So I like stepped out, and Kirsten goes, there's a snake in the office in the drain. She explains this in her plan with me. It is the like 4th of July kit one. I have Starbucks on here. I do. Starbucks run. Will I use it here? Sure. So she tells me there's a snake, and I'm like, what? Like in Texas, critters are not like, I don't know, they're not rare. Like we see tarantulas, we see, not in the house usually. Tarantulas usually see house. In the house I see cockroaches, bigger spiders, scorpions, which is the worst anxiety for me personally. But let me use this from the freebie for this. She told me there's a snake in the drain, and she kind of like goes over her story. So if you want to go listen to that, but I'm like, what is that? I'm like freaking out, because like that's terrifying. And I was basically like no one's there with her. So Kirsten's just like panicking, so much panic. Like, I don't think she really went over that part in her plan with me, but Kirsten sounded panicked. Like she was losing it, I think. And we didn't like hang up on the phone with her. Nick like left and like was outside. He had her on my phone, and then he was calling like animal control to see if somebody could come out and like properly collect the snake. What do I want to put in? But yeah, so I was like, okay, like, I like don't even honestly remember what happened in said school tour. And like today I dropped off and I'm like, I don't really remember like any of the stuff. So I'm going to have to re-ask you a couple questions. But this is when we went out to lunch. We went to this place called Picnic. It was really, really yummy. It was very like not farm to table, but like you could tell everything was like super like fresh and like amazing. So anyways, we're on the phone. We leave, we start driving down there, and Kirsten's still panicked. And then Brian calls Nick on his phone. So we're all like talking in the car, like 4-way, like situation, like Kirsten's freaking out. It's a whole thing. So we get down there and we go in, and Nick looks in the drain for a second and goes, Kirsten, it is a lizard. And y'all, it was the smallest. I'm going to actually draw you how big this lizard was. This is the time to not have paper. Hold on. Okay. So y'all could see. Ready? I'm going to draw exactly how big this lizard was. That is how big the lizard was. Said lizard. And its tail might have been a little bit longer. That's how big the lizard was. It was a lizard. It was a lizard. And the thing is Kirsten, like, I'm expecting a snake, like, bigger than on this frame that's, like, skinny and small. And it was a lizard. And it was so small that I literally don't know how Kirsten saw it, but also couldn't see that it was a lizard. Like, there's no way. If this thing was on my desk right now, there is a chance I would not see it. Well, I guess my desk is really light, but, like, I don't know how she saw it. Let alone couldn't tell that it was a lizard, like, as soon as we saw it. And then Brian got there and he was like, oh my God, Kirsten, it's a lizard. So we all drove down, but then we just kind of, like, me and Nick were like, it was just really funny. And honestly, I snickered about it for like 3 days. Every once in a while I'd just be like, it was a lizard. But it's definitely something that it's gonna be like in 15 years, I'll be like, Kirsten, remember that time that you saw a snake at work? Cracked me up. Still cracks me up, especially with how much fear was in this girl's voice over this itty bitty teeny tiny little lizard, teeny tiny. I definitely would have been more spooked by like a cockroach. Even like the snakes, if a snake's that little, I don't really think I mean, it could hurt you, but I don't know. It was so little. It was like it was smaller than a worm. But anyways, I digress. We decided to like make a little like date out of it, and we went and got lunch at Flower Child. So it was like no harm, no foul on our part. I just was like panicked and like worried. And then I was also thinking like we gotta worry about snakes in the office apparently, because, you know, like I said, the other critters, those are all common. Like if you call somebody about a cockroach, they're gonna laugh at you because it's Texas. Like it's, especially if you like live near like a wood, like, or anything like that, you're gonna have cockroaches, you're gonna have scorpions, you're gonna have all of that. It's just the way that it goes. Just get pest control, which we do have pest control at work, at home, very frequent, because I'm insane. Even my grass, I get it cut probably more than it needs to, because tall grass is like the worst for snakes. I am insane. Okay, so that was my story. If you want to hear Kirsten's, go listen to hers. Same situation, but she was definitely more panicked than she said. But I think she said she was panicked, but no, she was more panicked than that. She was losing it. So on Tuesday, took packages, we went to Picnic, and then we actually had a bug problem at home. So let me go ahead and put this in. I put Lila did it, but I don't really know like why I needed to put that in there, so I'm just gonna leave that out. So 1, 2, 3. So first of all, we finished Umbrella Academy season 1, and let me talk about Umbrella Academy first while I'm putting down these stickers. I like Umbrella Academy quite a bit, but it is 100% one of those shows that you cannot think about too much or you're gonna get irritated, because anything with time travel is like that, in my opinion. I think it's frustrating because you're like, well, if time travel exists, they could just do this and and that is basically where I am with the show. So I have to watch it like not thinking too much, because if you think too much and watch Umbrella Academy, you start to get irritated. But I like it. I like the characters. It's interesting. I do wonder, though, if it's going to be kind of like The Walking Dead. In my opinion, I think The Walking Dead was like a 2-3 season good show, and then it's just like the same algorithm situation, just like different situations. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same thing over and over and over again. Like, is that going to be how the Umbrella Academy is like similar things? And then I started watching season 3, and the first episode, I was like, literally like half of the episode, my hands were in my head, and I was like, Nick, I cannot watch this. I was like, is this real life? And like, honestly, if it doesn't get better, I don't know if I'll continue watching it. It does remind me of like X-Men, but if it's just the same repetitive thing, like, I will have no problem dipping out. But I do really like it, and I hope that's not the case. But those personally are my predictions, and I'm just hoping that I'm wrong. So, anyways, so we finished Umbrella Academy season 1 this day, and then I put in that I did work out this day. It's gonna be sad not using workout stickers these 2 days that I'm living. Also, last week that I'm living was a week from actual hell. You know, I don't say that lightly. It literally was the week from hell. Like, it was just terrible. And I actually switched out my kit. Well, like, I had a kit planned because I had like an activity plan, but we'll get into that when we get into that, because it's like a whole different story of its own. And last week, literally every single day something was going on, like, and it's still fresh, so I'm just like irritated by all of it, or a lot of it, and it's not like I can't be irritated about some of it. I'm gonna totally use this for the snake thing though, because like, hilarious. So I'm gonna use the cockroach for mine because we're not sure what it was. But anyways, it was the week from hell last week, and I'm using the Crust Press. What's it called? I don't know. It was like the Bad Week mystery one. I just think that was like genius. It was like everything was going wrong. Literally though, last week seemed so freaking long because everything went wrong. So, anyways, this day, Theo and Nick were like in the kitchen. Like, Theo wasn't in the kitchen. He was like standing outside of it. I have like a no kids in the kitchen rule, like in the, like, near the stove, because like I feel like it's just one of those things that's like I have to have it all the time or they're gonna be at my butt when I'm cooking, and that drives me insane because I'm just like nervous someone's gonna get hurt. But anyway, so TT's like standing outside but like looking into the kitchen. It's like all open concept, but he's like looking at, and Nick's standing near the stove loading the dishwasher, and TT goes bug, and TT says bug for everything. Like, there's a fuzz on something, TT's going a bug. But Nick turned and looked, and he saw something out of the corner of his eye run underneath the stove. So it was like something bigger. So we don't know if it was a spider or a scorpion, but basically this night I had to make a trap, and I got like we have these sticky like traps that for like small snakes, or like, and they're just in the house. Like, I don't want snakes in my house or anything like that, or cockroaches. Like, they just get stuck on them. Pests. They die anyways because we have pest control. So anyways, I had to make like a little concoction because I'm pretty sure that was its like nesting place. Its place where it lives. We ended up like there was one on it. The only thing is it was facing the wrong direction. Like, it wasn't coming out, it was going in. So like, we're just leaving it there. But it was like a whole thing of making this like long strip to like fit underneath the stove. But like, I just really don't like scorpions. Like, because like, you don't know if you're allergic to them until they like sting you, and then you have to go to the hospital and get like a big dose of Benadryl. Like, our pest person, they told us that they're allergic to scorpions. So it just was like interesting field of choice. But they said they just have to go to the hospital and get a really big dose of like Benadryl basically. But yeah, that was a thing. Scorpions, the thing is like, I see a spider, I'm not like really like, if it's huge, I'm not thrilled about it. If it's a spider, I don't really care. Cockroaches, I'm kind of over those as well. I've had my run-ins with those. But scorpions, still not a huge fan of. So we did that. Then I worked out. I feel like I just stressed myself out. Okay. Then I worked out. I don't think that this one had the workout. Maybe I did have the Peloton one yet. Or was this a 10 or no? I don't know. Something I have big regrets on in life is not putting the number of the color on here. That is definitely in my top 10 shop regrets. Not top 10 shop regrets, being dramatic, but you don't know what I mean. Let's just use, I think the red Peloton won't stick out too much in here for working out. Cutie. A little workout sticker in here. Adorable. Then on Wednesday, I got Starbucks. I was like giving up Starbucks. It was like this really big dream of mine. But yeah, it's not really working. It's definitely like I have my Starbucks and I eat my lunch later and I'm like good to go. I'm bad. But also, it's whatever. I think I need it until I get back into a routine. Because for a while I was fine without it, but it's just like my routine is just really trash right now. But once I get back on my routine of working out in the morning, I should be fine without Starbucks because it really does like give me energy. Then this day I had a doctor's appointment, which was this is also just adds to my like fun times of last week, is that I went to the doctor's this day and they didn't call me back until after Disney, which just seems bizarre for like, I went in for one thing. It's like TMI, but like honestly, I don't really care. Basically I was having like kind of bleeding between periods, but like very light, kind of like spotting, I guess. And she kind of like chops it up to like ovulation. And she's like, really the only way to test is to like put you on birth control, which I really don't want to do. Just because I don't want to like mess with me to see if it like goes away, because then that would be the reason, like for sure the reasoning. But she's like feels confident in it, but she's like, while you're here, I'm gonna check some things and then I'm gonna also do a swab test to see if there's any like infections. And then it came back that I had an infection, but I looked it up and I don't have any of the symptoms of the infection. And it's like one of those infections that like you can like it could happen and you not know it and goes away without anything. But then they put me on antibiotics, and the antibiotics messed me up all last week. I was just like, it gave me a headache. I had like a metallic taste in my mouth. I was like lethargic. I was crampy. I was just weighing my options basically at that point. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I was talking to my mother-in-law because she used to work like at a hospital. She was kind of like I don't know if she's like a nurse's aide or I don't know something, but I was like, what do you think about me not taking these? And she's like, how many do you have left? I was like, 4 days. She's like, I would just take them. But now I'm having symptoms of whatever it was. Honestly, I don't remember what it's called. I'm having symptoms of whatever it's called now that the antibiotics are done, even though I went through like everything with these antibiotics and I'm like irritated. So I messaged my doctor and I was like, hey, like I'm having symptoms now that I didn't have before after taking the antibiotics, but I don't know if it's like normal or what. So, but it was like irritating because I didn't have symptoms prior to taking the antibiotics, and it wasn't what I went into the doctor's for. I didn't have any symptoms of that, so I don't know. I'm just like, and it was just like I went through all the symptoms of the antibiotics to then just have symptoms of whatever I was taking antibiotics for, which is just fabulous. It's just a queen here. So yeah, I'm waiting back on a response for that, but they didn't message me back, which for like a swab, I didn't think would take like over a week to get to me. So I thought that everything was like kosher and cool. But the day I got back from Disney, they called me and they were like, hey, we're sending you a prescription. And I was like, that's bizarre. It's been like over a week since I got that swab done. So I don't know. And I hate going to the doctors more than anything in the whole entire world. It's like top 5 thing I hate the most. But doctor's appointment sticker I got too. So just going was like stress and like, I don't know, I just literally hate it. Let's do this one I have from Planet Hannah. But my doctor is like a literal angel queen. I love her so much. I am glad that I found her because I really don't like the doctors, and I don't usually have good experiences at doctor's offices, but at least she makes me feel good. But whenever I go, the anxiety for some reason is really high. Even like the nurse who sees you beforehand, I love her. She's like really, really sweet. But something about appointments in general just gives me like high stress. And then afterwards I went to Target basically to unwind and relax, and I just like walked around. I literally walked through every aisle. I didn't really even get a ton, to be honest, but I feel like walking around Target is like really like stress relieving for me. I don't really know why, but Target run, I didn't get anything crazy. It's a part like, you know, like the most random cart of like peanut butter and like soap and I don't know, like whatever else. Like it's probably like a super random cart of like stuff that I find that I'm like, oh, we need that. And that was my Target run. And then I worked out. And then this night I bleached Nick's hair, which I actually have to do again because it's looking like it's time. I'm actually going to do it opposite way. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to put in the TV shows first, just so I know how much room I have. Let's do this one and this one. So yeah, Nick's hair needs re-bleached. We haven't been doing colors. He's just been bleaching it. I think it's because we're lazy. So I'm just going to do this here. And then I'm going to just grab this piece here. Need another drink. I had to work very soon. Actually, I should leave like now. I'm just gonna... I should be fine. I'll just... I don't know what time I'm supposed to meet Amanda. I'll just finish out this day. So, I worked out. For that, I'm just going to use this little, like, treadmill. Or no, I can use the treadmill because I could actually use the treadmill, like, when the treadmill comes. I'll use one of these, like, little munchkins running because it works. It's, like, exerting energy. Probably should have moved that over a smidge because workout is a little bit... Actually, let me see if I have smaller workout script. I do. Let's just use this one. Cutie. And then for bleaching Nick's hair, I do have hair stickers. So I'm just going to use whatever matches the kit. So I'm going to use a blue one, I think. Which the bleach is blue, so it works out with that as well. And then I'm just going to use a color Nick's hair sticker. I don't remember if I put that in the C's or in the Nick. I feel like it's in the Nick, possibly, yeah. So he hasn't been doing colors, he's just been doing blonde because he likes that, but he says he's gonna do colors sometime. But yeah, it's like a whole other process, like on top of like bleaching it. So it's like, sometimes we just get tired and we're like, all right, let's go watch TV. And then we did watch 2 TV shows this evening. The first one that we watched is Plathville, so I'm just going to put in this little like YouTube play button, whatever. And then we also watched Jersey Shore, which I like using the little pizza. We love Jersey Shore. It's just, I don't know. I told Nick, like, if it ever does truly end, we're just going to rewatch it from the beginning because it's just such a banger show. Let me know if you watched Jersey Shore down below, or did you watch Jersey Shore in the past? Because if you watched it in the past and really enjoyed it, it's a very nostalgic feeling watching the new ones. But actually my camera is like overheating anyways, so I am going to go to work and then I'll be back to finish this. I dropped literally everything on the floor as I was leaving. And Nick was like, do you want me to pick it up? And I was like, no, I got this. I'm a strong, independent woman. Okay, so, yeah, let me just get my life reorganized. I was gonna from work and lunch, and I went to Walmart. I was supposed to make cupcakes today from scratch, and I'm just like, I'd rather not. I might make them later this week. So I went to Walmart and spent $4 and saved myself probably like an hour and a half of time. So they won't know any difference. They won't care. It's like sprinkle cupcakes, and I'm like, should I take the sprinkles off and like put some Cheerios on them because I told him Cheerios, or see if they say anything and then I can just swap it. I think I'm just gonna do that because they might just like the sprinkles better anyways. So Thursday I got Starbucks in the morning. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in. Take off my watch because it's going to annoy me. Then I had a hair appointment this day, just my normal once every 6 weeks to make my roots not look so wild. And then after that, I was super stressed because I was like trying to make the decision on the boys going to school, daycare. It was just like a lot of moving parts, and I just felt like it was just a lot of stress on me. So for Starbucks, I'm just going to use the little heart from the foil bundle. And then for Starbucks, I'm just going to grab a script from my collection. Actually, I might need to grab more Starbucks stickers from work because I feel like I'm running low. But it's also my sign. Maybe I shouldn't be drinking it. It's not horrible, but it's not great. So Starbucks, it gets my go going. So Starbucks, and then I had that hair appointment. So for that, let me see if I have the hair icon in here or something along the lines. Like I have the hair color one, which I do get my half of my head, the root, and then I get a toner, and then I think I got my bangs trimmed this day as well. And what else happened? And then I was just really stressed. So for that, I'm just gonna grab a emotion kind of sticker that's like worried. We use the Once More with Love Munchkin, and I have a Stressed AF little sticker here. If I can get it off. There we go. Stressed AF, and then hair appointment. I think I have scripts in my collection for that. I have this one here from Carly Plans that looks like it will fit perfectly in here. I love it. It looks so good. And then after I was so stressed, I was like, all right, we need to go do something to get my mind off of the situation at hand. So we decided to go to lunch. Nick has been wanting to go to Home Slice for a while for lunch. And yeah, it just seemed like a good day to do it. And then I came home and worked out because I felt bad for eating pizza. Not actually that bad, but not great about it. So for going to Home Slice, I'm sure I have, actually I might just use like a family sticker. I was gonna use a pizza sticker, but I feel like a little family would be cute. I totally forgot. I asked Marg to release those, what are they called? I'm gonna use one of these. Release those like, the families, like the mom or well, like the parent. It's on the mom sheet. The parent and 3 like kids that are like, one's a bunny, one's a munchkin, and one's a, what's it called? A bear. So that's just like beyond perfect for my little fam. And she was like, I don't know what to name them. So if you guys have any name suggestions, I'll show you what I'm talking about so that she can list them. Because she's like, I don't know what to call them. But she sent me the file so that I can just print and cut them in the meantime because I thought they were just so cute. Talking about these ones. Well, this one's gone, but it's this one, but like the mom version. What would you call it? Let me know in the comments down below so Mark can list those. So I thought they'd be really cute for like 3 kiddo fams. Or if you have like, you know, nieces and nephews, it'd be cute too. Grandbabies, whatever. So then I worked out. So for that, I'll just grab another workout sticker. Actually, I'll just use one of these. For working out. And then I have a little workout sticker that I made myself. So perfect. So cute. I don't know actually if the workout one has come out yet. Maybe. Not totally sure. Then I was so tired. So I have this other one that I think the sleeping one is out right now. And I normally don't put like characters on little things, but this is just too cute not to use. So I was super tired this day. So we're gonna stick that in there. And then I think I should have like a Tired AF script somewhere. Wait, is it on this? Yes. I always forget to go in here. I have Sleepy AF too, which would be cute. So Tired AF. And then underneath that, I cuddled on the couch with Theo. So let me see what I have for that. Do I have like Theo cuddles? I do. Playtime with Theo, Theo cuddles. Okay. So I think for this one, I'm going to use like one of these square boxes. I always forget to use these until it's like mid-spread. Y'all have like a sticker that you like really love that you do that with, where you're like, I want to make sure I use these, and then you don't remember until the end and you're like, ugh. That is me with these squared boxes, especially in the new format. Having like so many different box options, it's like literally the most beautiful thing in the whole world, especially like the smaller ones. Like I love those like teenier ones for like things that you have small scripts for. So I think for cuddling with Theo on the couch, I'm going to use, what should I use? So many cutie ones. I think I'm just gonna use, ooh, this one's cute. From Happy Dea. Actually, I'm like pretty low on this sheet. Right here. And then I have a Theo Cuddles. This is from Kinsey's Creations, who is no longer open a shop. So we're gonna stick this in here. Theo Cuddles. And then I watched 2 TV shows this night. I'm gonna try and use some from this. I have the TV icon. So this night, this and this, we watched Jersey Shore Family Vacation, and then we had a little bit of time, and everyone has been telling us to watch Abbott Elementary, and it's up for a bunch of Emmys, and I was like, all right, let's try it, because everyone says like that we'd like it. Nick liked it. I don't think it was like my favorite thing. I don't know if it was just the pilot. Like, let me know if I should watch more episodes. I feel like it was more like The Office than like Superstore. That's what Kirsten was like kind of comparing it to. And I don't really like The Office, but I felt like it was very like pow, pow, pow with the jokes. Like it was just like joke. And it's like very like, and then to me, it starts to feel a little try hard with how many jokes are like thrown at you at once. But I don't know if they were just trying to like reel people in with the pilot and make it like very like entertaining. But I like a little bit like breaks in between the jokes. But I like the premise. So let me know if it like calms down a little bit, or if it's still like that, like very like pow, 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 pow. Because I just like gets a little tiring after a while. I liked it like with Modern Family, but even then I feel like it was still separated out a little bit, but I don't know. So, this day, Friday, I worked out in the morning. I had to do a stressful task that I was not excited to do. I feel like I have to do like not fun things sometimes, and I just wasn't excited about this. So, had to do that. Do I have like a little, just use this like wavy pattern. I could still have something on it. But I'm the kind of person, if there's like a stressful task, I just like to do it and get it over with. So then like it's just done and over with, versus like waiting and then it like just being in your mind of just not being excited. So I'm gonna like switch up my workout stickers a little bit. So I'm just gonna do like a little stretching one for this. I don't know if I was like stretching or anything, but probably did like stretch at some point. So work out. Actually, is that what I wanted to put out first? Yes. And then for my not so exciting convo, which I'm like, I'm happy now, so it's whatever. Let's see, you got like a anxious, or this is good. This little tornado. I'm gonna put in hard convo, but it went really well, so it's fine. And then I cuddled Nick because I was just literally so stressed. I just feel like I don't deal with stress well anymore. Like, I just think that it, like, really wears me out, and I just, like, get, like, I don't know. I just get, like, physically, emotionally worn out. So I'm going to put in Cuddle with Nick. That looks so cute. It's, like, annoying how cute it looks. Then this day, since I was stressed, whenever I get stressed, I like to stay busy. And I'm going to put it in a box because that's how proud I am of myself. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it in something cute. So I think I'm going to do this one. I like to organize and clean when I'm stressed, and probably about like 6 months ago, I'm just gonna do like a present icon, it doesn't really matter. I had a bunch of stuff stored in Lila's room, but I really had this like weird like after birth nesting moment where I wanted to like get her like little room ready, even though she doesn't like sleep in it. She sleeps in our room in a crib. But I moved a bunch of stuff that was in Lila's room to Nick's office because it's the biggest office. And it's just been like sitting there, and he wanted me to like organize it, but was very like patient on like the timing because he knows that I'm busy. So I finally got around to cleaning that up, which was very exciting for Nick because his room has been like kind of a low-key mess. But also we had the tread coming, so I know I needed to kind of get it under control for that. So yeah, I cleaned Nick's office this day, and then I also had to like get all of our Disney stuff together, which all of that was in there. Then I need to put in that Bennett had sports this day. He was in a, I think it's over now, but it was like the fundamentals of like 5 main sports or 6 main sports. I don't remember what it was, but like they just kind of like, it was kind of like a glorified gym class basically, but he really liked it and did really well with it. So yeah, that was fun, but it's over now. That was the like summer, session. We're gonna do something else, I think, for fall with him. So for that, I'm just going to use a little balloon icon for fun. I'm going to use the balloon icon for playing with Theo. I just probably would have used this size, but then I used that there, but it's fine. And then I cuddled Lila, and this night we watched Lightyear. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. I had high hopes because I have high hopes for like and I'm using the number 3. So cute. I'm going to put these in, I think, with Theo because they remind me of Theo. But I had high hopes for this movie because I love all Pixar movies for the most part. And it like started off strong, but then I was like kind of like, what is happening? And I feel like it was like, I don't know. I feel like it was like long in the beginning, but I was like cool with it. And then all of a sudden it like ended, and I was just like, huh? And I was also just kind of sad when you thought about it. I don't know. I don't think I'd watch it again. Maybe if like the boys wanted to watch it, I would watch it. But I don't think I liked it really. I was like really hopeful too because I liked it in the beginning. I liked all the things that were like happening and going on, and then all of a sudden it was just kind of like, I don't know, I was just like, what is happening? But that was my mini review of Lightyear with no spoilers, but honestly bizarre. I'm just gonna put a little with my love. I had in my feelings on here I could have used for like being stressed. Do I have it with my love? I do. With my love, so cute. And then on Saturday, I did go to work because the next day we were going to Disney, so I wasn't going to be able to go down to print orders, so I just printed them. I had been printing them on Saturday. I'm just going to use a Disney icon. Or no, I'll use the stickers from here. I had been going down on Sundays recently just because it's been like really working out with like kind of my schedule. Now I'll be mostly going on Monday, and then Kirsten will start filling them on Monday, but usually I go, well, the past couple weeks I've been going down on Sunday, which then she just fills them Monday, so it's not really that much different. But I had to go in on Saturday because we were leaving on Sunday and then Brian dropped the orders off for me. So thanks, Brian, even though I know Brian doesn't watch this, but Kirsten can pass on the sentiment. So work, and then I organize and clean, and then I got Starbucks. I think I got Starbucks on the way to work, but we're just putting it in this order because it really does not matter. I think I'm not going to get Starbucks tomorrow, though, because I feel like I should be good. Let's go ahead and stick in this for organizing and cleaning. I think I organized and cleaned at work. That's like my goal for this year. I think I'm going to use the little planner. My goal for this year is to get the office like in ship shape. Like Kirsten's helping me. She's like taking on some of the cleaning, and I am going to try and get the office like super organized. And I also really want, which I've never done before, I'm not really sure why actually, but I want to like get the office like looking cute. Like it's really functional and like for the most part organized, but yeah, I just want to get it looking like, I don't know, like have an aesthetic almost. Like, I don't know, I just feel like it's something I care about. So I'm just going to do a coffee run even though I drink chai. It's the same idea. But I just want to get it looking cute. Like I'm going to have like a gallery wall going, and I want to do a little bit of painting, a little bit of rearranging, organizing, getting rid of stuff. I'm doing like decals on the one wall and painting a bunch of stuff. Like I have lots of ideas. My father-in-law is going to help me because he is the best. And I don't know if I have edit and off. Oh, I remember. Okay. So yeah, I am very excited to kind of see how it ends up looking, you know, like I feel like I'm pretty good at like, you know, clean, like organizing and like making things look like a vibe. So yeah. And I think that day filmed a bunch of reels. I did, I think like 2 pack orders with me and then like 1 work day in a life of work, whatever. So that was really fun. So I think I'm going to do, let's see, what did I want to put in? Edit, office, and Hop Dotty. So I think I'm going to put this for Hop Dotty. Got Hop Dotty for lunch. I have been obsessed with their, what's it called? Their burger bowls. This time I got a, what is it called? I got their it's like a buffalo chicken one, and it was so tasty as a bowl. Basically just turns it into a salad, but you know. So for packing, I'm just going to grab this little icon here, and I do have a pack sticker. It was pretty easy packing this time because I saved my packing list from the last Disney trip on my computer, and I was just able to kind of edit it. There's only a couple things that we edited off, things that like Lila has grown out of needing, and Theo too. So that was very, very easy. And then I wanted to clean up my office because I'm just going to use these little... Actually, I'll use the wax cut because I'm sure I kind of like, you know, moved things around and cleaned up that. So I'm just going to use another clean, maybe a tidy up, because my office was getting a little crazy. I actually did that yesterday too. But my office gets a little nuts sometimes when I don't like do a little tidy. And I wanted to like move my Peloton around, and I had a rug in here before because of the echo. There is a little bit more of an echo now without the rug, but I don't think it's like wild enough to keep it. And I got a bike mat because I think that I'll have more space then for my work, my like yoga mat. So whatever. So for Hop Dotty, I'll just use a little fork and knife icon. Maybe I'll do a little, I don't know, one of these under it, like a little one of these. I always forget that like layering. I was doing it for a while and then I forgot, but these are like a cute little combo. I feel like everyone's texting me about the new season of Bluey. I'm pretty sure Kirsten did, and now Bree's texting me. But whenever you're a parent, these are the things you need to know when the new season of Bluey's coming out. But, oh my God. Bluey's like actually good though. It's one that I don't mind watching. What am I looking for? Where did we eat? Hop Dotty. I have full sheets of that. because it's delish. I could go for right now a salad. I feel like I'm a person, like whenever I was pregnant with Theo, I craved a specific salad. And then whenever I was pregnant with Lila, I craved a specific salad. I am like literally like, I love salads so much, like more than anything. We watched Umbrella Academy this night. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that on in. Too bad I don't have an umbrella icon. Not that that would, I'm just use Little House. Not that that would be like really something I think people need an icon of, but like that would be really funny for Umbrella Academy. Let's put that in there. I think we're watching more tonight. I feel like we should be done with season 3 relatively soon. We watched like 2 or 3 episodes tonight, which is wild. I also did the Lizzo ride, the Lizzo Peloton ride, which was intense, but it was very entertaining and I like the music, so I was pumped to do it. Not Kristen, Bree messaged me and was like, that was intense, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So I did it and it was intense and I was sweaty afterwards. But if you haven't done it and you do Peloton, I would definitely recommend it. It was a good one. And then I just hung out with girlies. So I'm just gonna use one of these boxes here and we just chillax as we do. As Lila does. She is the sweetest little baby. Seriously, I cannot get over it. It's like almost annoying how cute she is. She's just like a literally little princess. I love her. Do that and then just put a Lila sticker. These are new ones from Planet Hannah and I'm just obsessed with them. Obsessed. Also, cute. Adorable. Then on Sunday, I had the Starbucks, so we're going to stick that in there. We also need to put in that we flew from from Austin to Santa Ana, so we're going to stick that in because we went to Disneyland. And then underneath that, I'm just going to grab a little strip of washi. I might cut it down a little. No, I'm just gonna do this. Let's do this. For Disneyland's birthday. We didn't know until we got to like downtown Disney and I was like, oh, interesting. I did not know it was Disneyland's birthday. So, maybe that's why I was so busy the next couple of days. I don't know. It was just like intense. So for that, I might actually coffee. I'm gonna use one of these. I haven't used one of these in a while. Let's stick that in and call it a day. And then I will grab a Starbucks sticker. I really have to flip through to find them. Here we go. Lots of S stickers. Starbucks. And then for flying, I'm pretty sure, or I'll just use like one of these Disney stickers. This one's cute. And then I have a Austin to Santa Ana sticker. And then underneath that for Disneyland's birthday, I think I'm going to use the balloon because that's adorable. And then I just did a little Disneyland's birthday script. Perfection. I don't know if I was in frame there, so sorry. Then we walked to downtown Disney. We didn't stay on property, so I felt like it took forever, but it was fun. So for this, I think I'm just gonna do, let's just put these in. So I'm gonna put this one here. And then we'll do a little thing. And then we'll do another one of these, and then we'll do another little thing. I think I got chai on this one too. I'm not very careful. Okay. we're done with those. And then let's finish this off. So first thing that I want to put in is that we walked to Downtown Disney. I think I'm honestly just going to be super lazy and grab 2 icons off of here. I'm just going to use the little hat for Downtown Disney. Then I wanted to put in that we had Black Tap Burger. It was like basically the only thing that had availability that wasn't like walking even further and hoping for the best. It was good, not great, but it was good. And then we went to World of Disney and bought a couple of things. So I'm going to put that in. And then we had initially planned for Theo to sleep in a pack and play, but it was not working. So we ended up taking turns sleeping with Theo. Like it's weird. The couch was like an L, so he slept like on the couch. Oops, let's not use that one. Actually, I have a Theo sticker. So, he slept on the couch part, and then the other part, like, if this is the couch, he slept here, and then this, like, folded out into a bed, so then we just made, like, a little barrier of pillows in between, so that he, like, was on his own, because we also were just, like, we don't want him to get used to sleeping with us, because that would be a whole different thing, but it was all been fine. So he slept there, and then one of us just slept on the couch. Not gonna lie, I only did it once because I woke up with the worst backache of my life, but Nick's a trooper and did the rest. But then also Theo threw up while we were there, and that was all me, so I feel like it was kind of like even. He threw up twice, so on me. So I feel like we both did our duty and due diligence of this trip. So that, my friends, is the entire day by day. Let me go ahead and I don't think I'm going to put any little twinkles throughout because there's so much of the sheet left. I could save that and basically do a whole nother spread. Actually, I'll just keep y'all on while I kind of tidy up a little bit. But yeah, a good week. It definitely had like stressful moments, but you know, we pulled through, we made it through. It's all okay. So let me just kind of move everything and get my planner back out, and we'll just plop this on in. This pink doesn't really go, but here we are. So that, my friends, is the spread. I think it turned out so stinking cute. I am obsessed with it. I just love the colors. I love the bottom washi. I like how summery it feels. This kit is still in shop. The extras are not. But you can get the same look basically with no extras, especially because I didn't split the bottom washi, but I just am obsessed, and I would definitely reuse this kit because I think it's so cute. But that is everything for this week, and I hope y'all like it, and I'll talk to y'all in my next one. Bye!